In this lesson, we're going to be constructing our symbols in such a way that we'll be able to use various states in order to perform both hover and sort of normal state attributes upon each of the symbol instances. So the first thing we need to do is arrange our symbols in a way which will allow them to function with hover events. And the way we do that is we enter each one of these symbols and make adjustments accordingly. So we'll double click on the symbol and you can see it right here, and it shows its size in relation to the overall stage, but we just really care about the symbol itself. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is insert a couple labels. The way to do this is to go to Timeline, Insert Label, and the first one we'll have is called Hover. And we're going to move that over to, let's see, let's move it right there at 0.250. And then we want to go over to somewhere around a little after 1. So maybe somewhere like 1.08. And what we'll do here is insert another label. So Timeline, Insert Label, and you can see there's a shortcut here as well. And this we'll just call normal. This will be like the normal state of the symbol. Okay. We're also going to, at the 1 second mark, insert a trigger action. So we insert a trigger right here. And the trigger we're going to insert is just going to be a simple stop. So we can hit stop here and it inserts that for us. So now we have a trigger, and this is going to stop the playhead right here. So after we do our hover event, it's not going to keep on proceeding over to what consists of a normal playback. Of course, nothing has changed right now because we haven't had any sort of adjustments to our actual icon yet. So let's do that right now. We'll activate the pin, and I'll place the pin down at the 0 mark here, so 0 seconds, the very beginning. And then we'll move this playhead over to the 1 second mark. And what we'll do is select cocktails. And we're going to transform that. And what we'll do is make sure that the scale is linked. And we'll just set this to 120. So this will scale up 120. We can go down to 2 seconds and shift that pin over. So here it'll pin at 120, and at the playhead, we're going to just go back right here and type in 100. Then we can turn the pin off and see exactly how that works. So we can jump to hover, and this will play back to here and stop. And then when we jump to normal, it just goes. So that is all set up for us. So let's go into each one of these and do the exact same thing. So insert a label, hover, insert another one, normal, set this at 1, set this at 0.25, and actually a little past 1. And then we'll set an action here, which is a stop action. We'll turn on the pin, move the playhead to 1, select our object, 120% scale, then shift everything over, back to 100% scale. Go into our food, hover, normal, insert a trigger with a stop action, activate the pin, select our object, 120% scale, shift that over, take it back down to 100%. And you can see we just do that for each one here. Okay, so now I've done that to all my symbols here, the exact same thing, and I've also placed upon them transition of ease out back to make things nice and smooth. So let's go back out to our stage. And what we'll do now is actually start wiring this stuff up. So what we'll do is for each of these symbols, we'll start with coffee. And we want to do, at first, a mouse over. So upon mouse over, we're going to want to do a number of things. And I have this all copied in here. And just paste it in, explain exactly what it does. You can always use this stuff along the side if you want to. Basically, we're saying get symbol, and then we give the name of the symbol. So this is really important and why we need to recall the symbol name. And then we say dot play normal. So now that we have all our symbols wired up and ready, we're going to be able to actually start doing some interactivity on here.